On a quiet night in May 2008, 19-year-old Brandon Swanson disappeared without a trace. This is his story. Brandon was a typical college student, full of energy and life. That evening, he had been celebrating the end of the school year with friends. As the night grew late, Brandon decided to head home, driving down a rural road under a starless sky. Little did anyone know, this drive would be his last known whereabouts. Suddenly, his car slipped into a ditch on a deserted gravel road, the wheels spinning futilely. Stuck and alone, Brandon got out, looking around at the pitch-black surroundings. He pulled out his phone and called his parents for help, describing his location as best he could. His parents, concerned, set out to find him, their faces filled with worry. As Brandon walked along the road, he continued to talk to his parents, guiding them to his supposed location. But something was off. They couldn't find him. Then, the phone call ended abruptly with Brandon's last words, "Oh, shit!" And the line went dead. His parents frantically redialed his number, but there was no answer. Fear gripped them as they realized something was terribly wrong. As dawn broke, search teams gathered and volunteers began to comb the area. The community rallied together, determined to find the young man. Searchers fanned out across fields, along riverbanks, and through wooded areas, but no trace of Brandon was found. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. Despite extensive efforts, the search turned up nothing. The vast rural landscape only added to the mystery of Brandon's disappearance. Numerous theories have emerged over the years. Did Brandon accidentally fall into the Yellow Medicine River? The swift current and treacherous terrain seemed like a possibility. Some believe Brandon was a victim of foul play. The idea of shadows lurking in the darkness, waiting for an unsuspecting traveler, haunted many. Others suggest that Brandon may have staged his own disappearance, intentionally vanishing to start a new life. But why would he leave everything behind? His parents, consumed by grief and confusion, have spent years piecing together what might have happened, but the answers remain elusive. The area where Brandon went missing is vast and unforgiving. The Yellow Medicine River, with its fast-moving waters, is a constant reminder of the danger lurking nearby. The open countryside, stretching for miles, offers countless places where someone could disappear without a trace. Maps of the area show the possible routes Brandon could have taken, but the question remains, where did he go? Brandon's disappearance shook the community to its core. Vigils were held, with candlelight illuminating the faces of those who refused to give up hope. Posters with Brandon's face were plastered everywhere, each one a plea for information, for any clue that could lead to his return. Law enforcement did their best, but with each passing day, the chances of finding Brandon alive dwindled. For years, investigators reviewed case files, following every lead, no matter how small. But the more they searched, the more the mystery deepened. Detectives pored over maps, timelines, and witness statements, trying to piece together the puzzle. Evidence boards filled with photographs, maps, and timelines became the centerpiece of the investigation, but none of it led to Brandon. Over the years, new theories have emerged, and experts have suggested possibilities that hadn't been considered before. Could Brandon have been the victim of an accident that was overlooked? Or did someone intentionally hide his fate? His parents continue to search for answers, even as the years go by. Their love for their son drives them to keep looking, to keep hoping. Brandon Swanson's disappearance is a haunting reminder of how quickly someone can vanish without a trace. The questions linger, and the mystery remains unsolved. What happened to Brandon that night? Did he meet with an accident? Was foul play involved? Or did he simply choose to disappear? The road where he was last heard from is now eerily quiet, a place that holds more questions than answers. The search for Brandon continues in the hearts and minds of those who knew him, even as the years pass by. His family still waits for closure, still hoping that one day they will know the truth. What do you think happened to Brandon Swanson? Let us know your theories in the comments below.